Hey, welcome back to X15 Inside on the road with Cummins. We are now moving on to fueling the X15N. Back again with Dave King, who's going to walk us through here at a CNG station. What do we do?
Well, it's really easy, Drew. I mean, people do ask that question a lot. It's a fast process, it's spillless, and let me just give you a run through.
Yeah, would love it.
First, we take the dust cover off the filling port. Then we reach over and we get the fill nozzle and lock it in place.
It's locked in place.
We get our card. Can't get fuel without money.
Pretty standard information entered, and then you just lift up and you're ready to go.
That was all my driver information, truck information.
Right.
We do it, bet. And now it's filling.
Now we're filling up. You talked about fueling time. It's pretty comparable then to those who are used to diesel.
Yeah, very comparable. 15 to 20 minutes for 175 diesel gallon equivalent. Now the pump will dispense it in gasoline gallon equivalent, but we think of it from a diesel perspective,
Sure.
and it's diesel gallon equivalent. Slight difference, but about the same.
Any safety differences that drivers have to consider and keep in mind?
Yeah, really no different than you would for diesel or gasoline, right? No smoking next to fuel. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. There's not any leakage or spillage kind of situation. And there's a little bit of sound that comes from the compressor and the flow of the fuel. But other than that, it's straightforward. It's really simple.
We get questions like this a lot though, don't we?
We do.
Because it feels like this great mysterious unknown, but really there are so many similarities.
Right. And the other question is like, where am I going to find this fuel? Right. So there's over 1,250 CNG fueling stations in the U.S., and those are a combination of public and private. And there's even more if you consider liquid natural gas, which is just a different way to store the fuel on board. Majority of trucks these days are CNG, compressed natural gas.
So the infrastructure is there. We've mentioned Cummins has been in natural gas for more than 30 years.
Yes.
So if we've been at it that long, think about what the nation has been doing to set up these networks. Some fleets choose to do behind the fence fueling
right.
as well. So in what scenario does that make more sense for a fleet to think about?
Sure. You have a much better control of your fuel cost. You then own the asset. You really need to have a certain number of trucks to make that economical. And so working with your fuel provider or equipment provider, they can help establish what that is, as well as where you're positioned on the infrastructure. You have to have a gas pipeline to be able to put a fueling station in place. Fortunately, there's over 3 million miles of natural gas pipeline in the US, so being near a gas pipeline is relatively easy, but it needs to be considered.
And the more fuel you use, the more money you're saving in the long run, right?
Exactly.
So it's out there, the network exists, natural gas is running on the roads today.
Right. Yes, it really is. We take trucks cross country all the time for testing. We have customers that do that. A lot of customers put in the private fueling, so they have control of where that happens. But yeah, you can drive almost anywhere.
It's as simple as that. All right, so that's it for this episode of X15 Inside. We will see you next time. Dave, thanks.
Hey, thank you.